Say edu konkonsa so say ya na watiem no afebre tu ba san say edu ono mo a na me homo anyina asori. Aha, give us trending news konkonsa e na edi no ha say na konkonsen give us industries e na adom ya o ma waso mase amede ebe som mo de give us me shaba mo obi onya malaria typhoid jaundice e boost immune system afensu wonu mato na ontumi ni dia me show so be here give us meshes na wabobo na say give us mesha na wabobo na bibia akokama kama e de amount medi e de break you ba oba juwa
give us that now pa
na abusianfo na konkonsa no ho eja dem enya sem ketewa obekaye a enrada na inya ne tie Black Sherif yakoche no e wo Kotoka International Airport ni nyina ejina eye Cruise Peoples Limited omo eja amaya na omo bo no ship so no sa program no Black Sherif mo ablish contractor enam so ama eye mpanyfo akoche no e wo Kotoka wiemhye ngina bia na enam no ka say de eye Cruise People Limited omo CEO ya ye friend no Mr. Daniel Vanderpoy ababonti ababeka se o se enkrofo no bi e kasa se omo pese omo tane hye ye Black Sherif ni image omo nya ya na kwa omo na ba form na chese abrantie ne ya ne basa na enum no cha o se entesa ne mom no ebra sa asem we enyina e koso na omo hia se Black Sherif wo mo onhwe na nka wonye video be 5 seconds to 10 seconds pebi na nka on fan promote ye program no a wo mo ahyehye no nanso no ebra o ka sa asem e de chere Black Sherif ni management no wo ma fa o ma adwen ama na se o ma boy no anye video no na chese o mo tena wo twen ya se nka eye management no ebetimi ayi bibia fa wo nanso o ma anye na no nam so a o mo de tutu mpanyifo no bia no ano o mo se o che o se o mo de to eye Jamaican musician bia no ano ya friend Cramp Morgan e na afi amachi dede e na Sadiq omo de kwato sankofo ni senka omo fra Black Sherif management no na omo ni omo nka se na be ya sa video no obeye ede ama omo senso o jena so omo timi dia na chese contract ne de omo ebrichi contract na chese wo so omo tua sa $50,000 no ede ma wo omo nti no enye omo bo apayo se omo pese omo de Black Sherif e bada o ma nche mu bebre abusiafo yenhwe bimra.
Since last night, we've been seeing this story about Black Sherif being invited by the CID and all that. How are you involved in this case, if you can tell us?
Well, first and foremost, I'm not involved as an individual. I'm involved representing the corporate entity, Cruise People.
Okay.
So we are a cruise holiday marketing company. Okay. So what we do is we represent major cruise lines here in Ghana. And in doing that, we offer the pleasures of cruising to people to have the opportunity of, having a feel.
Nice.
On the sea. Actually, the genesis of the issue is from here, right here in this office. We approached the management of the artist, Black Sherif,
okay,
and asked if we could have him on board one of our cruise ships this year in August. We have a themed cruise, musical cruise package that we call Afro Cruise Jam, which had its debut last year, September. And we featured Abrantia Machidede and the Apollo High Kings Band. And it was hosted by Grams Morgan of the Morgan Heritage fame. So it was a beautiful 7-day package in the waters of Greece, where we had to visit beautiful places like
They performed throughout the 7-day period?
No, they performed two days out of the 4 days that we were on board the ship. So we had a very good experience. So this year, we actually decided we were going to reach out to mostly Ghanaians in the diaspora, because we had issues with regards to visa acquisitions as well for a lot of people who wanted to go. So to make it possible for a lot of Ghanaians outside to also experience this, we decided to look for an artist that has that international appeal. So it was quite about 4 or 5 of them, but coincidentally, I happened to be in Greece, and our liaison there introduced the topic of Black Sherif.
Good.
Why? Because his parents live in Athens, in Greece. And so this liaison of ours considered them like family. Actually, he lived with the father for some time, So it would just be nice and proper if we could, give that opportunity. So we asked, and quickly the father placed a call to him. At the time, he was playing a show in Dubai. That was somewhere in March this year. And he said, okay, we should reach out to a lady by name Mimi Edu. And so Mimi happens to be the first point of contact in terms of management that we got in touch with. So it was first on a WhatsApp platform created, going back and forth, trying to establish first the availability of the artists based on dates and schedules. And we finally chose August 19th. And then they went back and came back, and the amount was dropped. A huge sum of money, $40,000. But we said no, it was still good. We would put.
It was higher than that.
Oh, it was. I mean, for us, it was. I mean, when they first started talking, it was higher.
It was
but
how much?
oh, well, I don't want to go there. but we agreed on $40,000, and so $40,000 is what we agreed upon. Then, on that note, we moved from WhatsApp.
So who is this Mimi?
I haven't seen her in person before, but we do.
Management.
Yes, she's one of the managers for the artists here in Ghana.
Okay.
So they are like the management company. Okay. So at this point, an email was created, an email was sort of put together, and then about 4 other individuals representing an organization called United Talent Agency. UTA. In the UK, they are registered as Echo Talent. And so she said, well, on the first email, I'll give you that. She said, oh, I'm now introducing Daniel to you. We've agreed on $40,000. Take it up from here. So it was now from management to booking agent.
Okay. So the first port of contact
was the management. Yeah, exactly.
And then from there
to the booking agent. Exactly.
Okay.
So the booking agent said, well, we don't have to go back and forth again. Give us all these details. Where's the event happening? The name of the shape, blah, 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 date. So we provided all that information to them. And then came a contract, and so the contract came, and we perused it. It was okay with us. And we were like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. They demanded $20,000, which was 50% upfront. Right. So we went to the bank and we did a wire transfer to them. You should see the contract. I mean, the contract actually, I'll show you. The contract here, and I say, is between Mohammed Ismail Sharif, a.k.a. Black Sherif, care of Echo Talent location in the UK. So the contract is between Mohammed Sharif and Daniel Vanderpoel of Cruise People Limited, 5th floor, Platinum Place, Accra. This is my address here.
Okay.
And so this is Black Sherif's address in the UK.
In the UK.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So this was given out, and then the payment schedule was sent out, and that is the bank details.
Okay.
Right? So we went ahead and then we made the payment to them, and based on that, we decided we needed to do a media blitz. Like, we can't just go ahead and do this, and for that matter, they should fulfill their part of the obligation, which is for them to send us 5, 10 seconds, 20 seconds video of the artist confirming that he's going to perform. Boss, we waited, several emails sent to them reminding them we needed this.
So when was this deal signed, the contract?
The contract was signed on the 28th of April.
Okay.
Yeah, it was signed on the 28th of April.
And when did you expect him to do the video?
We expected to have this video at least by the 10th, between the week of the 10th of May. Because as at the 19th of May, I'm getting there. So for the media blitz, we paid our media partners, Multimedia, to actually have an out-of-station broadcast here in our office for us to outdoor the program. So we invited, all dignitaries to be here. The event was right here on the ground floor. And we were waiting for the video. The video wasn't coming. And I kept asking, what's going on? What's happening? And it didn't happen. So I told the organizers, if by 3 p.m., sorry, the booking agents, if by 3 p.m. we don't receive the video, then there's no deal here.
Okay, so again, who was your port of call at this point in time? Was it a talent agency? Was it somebody directly connected to Black Sherif's core management team? Who are you communicating with at that point in time?
Okay, so this is what happens.
Yeah.
From our understanding, Black Sherif's performances outside Ghana, regardless of who you're dealing with, has to go through the booking agents.
Agents?
Yes.
So
the booking agents have been contracted by the management to handle all his bookings outside the shores of Ghana. Do you understand what I'm saying? So here, we're referring to the booking agents still acting in their capacity as agents for Black Sherif.
So they were the people you were communicating with regards to this
exactly
video.
Together with Mimi Edu. Every email that was going on, she was in copy.
Okay.
Every email that was going on between us, and we have about 70 or 75 trails of like email back and forth, because this thing spanned from like 2 months, if not more. Right? So on that day, we were here waiting for the video. The video doesn't come. And when I told them that if it's 3 o'clock, at this time it was around 1 o'clock, we had already set up here. They now forced Black Sherif for the first time. I hadn't spoken to him before. They now forced him to make a video call to me in the company of his one of the local managers called Aubrey.
Okay.
So they now called me, and it was here, right here in this office. Everybody was here because we were preparing to go downstairs for the event. And they were like, oh, Bosu, we're going to do some interviews because they have a show in America as well, New York. And so when we finished that show, we would come back and do the video for you. I said, are you serious? We were requesting for this video, God knows when, even before he was crowned the Artist of the Year. So 2 to 3 weeks span, and we still haven't received the video. Anyway, let me be honest here. I said, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Go to the program, and when you come back, let us have the video. When they came back, it wasn't possible to have the video. So I reached out to the multimedia team that was here, and then I asked them, the production team, I said, the guys have just called me now, and here we are. They don't have the video, but they're willing to make a telephone call onto the program. And multimedia said, per our contract, it is a video that we're supposed to air. We have not come to your facilities with out of station broadcast equipment to be able to do phone calls coming in. In any way, that phone call was going to come in via WhatsApp. And you don't even do WhatsApp calls like on live broadcasting. So it didn't happen. And so quietly, that was what happened on the 19th of May. The next day, I realized now that something was going on. And so I called our lawyers and I said, let's write to them. So on the 22nd of May, we sent this breach of agreement letter to them. At the end of the day, the last part of this was, our client is, however, amenable to workable proposals from you to address demands contained herein, signed. So regardless of whatever we've stated in here that if you don't perform ABC or your breaches would have cost you, we ended by saying that we were amenable to have an amicable solution to this. Boss, from 22nd May till today, no response to this letter.
So you sent this?
This letter was
agency,
received to,
right?
Yes. It's sent to the booking agency, to Black Sherif's local manager that we know, who is Aubrey, to Mimi Edu, and a copy to Black Sherif's father.
Asem we ebaye no. Enkofo no bi esusu se Black Sherif management na anya ade san se 7 preduasa. Mu jiska. E na munim se program no. Mu ntimi enkwa a ke ni kwan se ka mu kwaji sa sika ne mu $20,000. Ohun. Enti edebe na siye na se de na baaye a ye cruise for say munhwe na ka munhwa just 5 seconds and I said 10 seconds per video. Program no so be ko adinsa wuntimi enye. E ma mo no mo fam promote eyo program na enkrofo sise Black Sherif ase be bia odo won akowura no emwa e wo nyum tu mu anhwe ya wanim ebegu asesa e na social media for say men kan che Black Sherif.
Give us that now. Pa.
ebusanfo yen so ayensem no so na mosi eye sunsumu nipa ohun eniema ya ekwa achire na enche bia no beka ase bisaka ede ya oyanwuka na yanyumtuni enche bia branti obetwam sado na bra ye na nan anase na beka asase mu ya enche bia na ehu se nyumtuni ono so afi system ni mu a yanti ne din krampo bi mu na saa asem ya na mosi asa beka bi mu ese eye Black Sherif ono so betwam sado eni asem wa ebo be se an cruise people limited for ejam ye wo so okobo ya wan kwa nkoboyi san sensem ye bobo be ya wo se oye den Black Sherif ye den obetwam san ni ma we nyina betimi am na ba fom enti se ono na mosi etiasi na asem obeka bia ebe mu ne de mu ye den Black Sherif twa no betwam
enkai ho asem biom ampa ele se mu tie breaking news on resi ande omu breaki wo ba bia no a eboboba aningwase no boboba
last asaba obeka no ha no
yes
eno na ashase wo Black Sherif so
yes anka $40,000 di anka iskasa anka yede ba be chen e Ghana what ase ye ka asemu a eya mani pam fa no se as ebia nka yenya obi na bodge se fita ana obi na kon esu obebo you na kon ti se kwa do bi na obetiatia mu I prophesy I tell you nyame yi kirem no ye ka numdie wo sunsun ene wonno mu a omunum di woda wodwene afufuro ho se die ne besi sa nipa no ye hia no enti me obia se wo sika se wo sika me sufre na nanom bia me se die ne besi ewo hia ni sika ni so enti a me pesik hia ni asem ne se sika ni na dane ohia ni ena ohia ni so na dane sika ni enti misuro obi a ahia no eche obi o sika because betima firi wonsan ne ena ono so betima nya sika chena what you say enti yesu efre na nanom a ye bisa obi achi enti Black Sherif asemona me ka ye no na me ka to the point bi say me say meti ha na me ka mo moderating to ho bibia ni ho bi betima ya se sasa ade ya me ka da
na ade sabi wakoye bibia tata do ana sade de ya
yewo anyomtofo ana say nipa bia ti say asofo footballers nyomtofo akonfo celebrate bia wo babi omode omko babi omode na akono eti say ade eja sofoforo no bohunu wisie no bububu na eso wanza na asana bafam ena binumu so die ti say bola muja wisie bo tie mu a no nyina abawro shetawale no no ono awentwam ono so awunyina ba Black Sherif de obetwam was a obi ampanidi
asaba wo kai Ghana for ebeka say ebia o time Black Sherif ntina wo keka kasa say we say eto so because obi em say Black Sherif no nyame edimachi no eso che ade nyina nyankopon na ema ne shren
mama kansem kura nyame be ya
bebe ma wa kansem
nyame be ya ana mo say ye bodi bi na mo na bi
debut because untumi ntina na won ka say Black Sherif ya time no akwa she bibia sia o betwemu once ni ade Ghana for untumi ngi bibi say this
metena radio station bi wotachi my friend Akina radio metena hon ka sem bi say bisakede obetwam ti sem frema
na wa na ka cho so wotwam
die ntina wontwa no
bisa ntwam
bisa nyimbe na yeboje so
oh
tie ye ne se ye won krofo bi wo ho a omo star no akoye ti se bola soja ena nkrofo bi so star akoye ti se eja ya so no mochiam eso bububu eye den janu be bionu nyina be shi na adan bidie
sa tu
bidie no so timidum
sa tu mi nya nyame na bia ma o
anyame no firi ho Ghana nyame anasa hefa nyame
ye nya nkopɔ yɛ som no
ono hwan ma me ka se bin chiro Africa no ya ka chi wo no bi da bia me ka se wonu me ameti ho te me pese me nya me kasa me nya no fast asin Kristo ni bia
we be nya me kasa fast
o no bro ni na ho se me no an Africa ya pese ene nyame anase ye nya nkopo ye nim no ya pese ene ne kasa ye nya fast nti obemma ya adwene ebe from ewo no bi ho
se Ghana ha say nim social media no eya na yisu ne say ana say obi abehye nkomo a wo hye nkom fa eye musicians ho eye politicians ho asa obi a pese odidi na adwen ho se bi me de na minim hu asem e na wo kana musumini ani a me di be hu ne wo ka no so ati asie nti no e mo medu ba bia eya na maka die be men pano so nkoso aba ye pamacho na abusuafo ye nso aye nsem no so Clement Bonnie ya dodo no a friend no Mr Beautiful nene obekasa wo kira afutuo no de ma mema no bi e na afen so e ma no bi e na ye busuafo a ye kwa aware a mutimi tu e ma no bi fo se wo kono se wo konya ade a ade papa fa brefie e ka ba oni uprumfa no se sa asem no a abusuafo no ana ye mpanyimfo no e ka no sebe mpraduasa e ye nsimhunu ena ya omo kan sanse omo kasa no a ehyema no trimti kwa aware no se wo kwa aware na oha obi aba obejai be ma no no abetena fie enti obesre se abusuafo no so obi ba aware a na so obi kwa aware a muntu no fopa sa ay baby na ebubu ni basabasa ye nyai sa ebe no nye ntu fopa se na be ya ye nemma ba wa no mebunu no maba no ombetena aware ase asumtwi
Zion yin bibia yempanyimfo na nkasan Proverbs bia waye toto hwan omambesiafon waye sabi bebre waye nkwasiaze because young guy was start na brabo young girl lady wenya no queen opada obobra na lady no wo fa ka kire de awa na rekwan inyaza fabrifie wenya kadia we pollute girl no roba wa na se no wo fa pollute girl no Into ba wana si na minyada afọ kofi ngotin na otata wana si. Nti onya wo benyin no wiye yent na orebo pada kofi. Dam na yempin for that shame besiafo no wotin. But eko Islam Islam onto them. That is why Islam guys there's peace in their marriages. Because the Holy Quran name fa isha young girl wotin there corner kapa de brefie. But I hear yen tradition in your cultures. Or that shall be your food to me there. Equawara, Konaka Padi, February. That is why I hear Christians, ya were Rugusi Muslims. And Muslims there, and Muslim bia, or the look naked in a court. There, one change up party, and who be that? No, see, the Holy Quran has already watch a BBA. Watch a BBA. And there's always peace in Islamic homes than we the Christians are home.
Yeah. And you know, war and our open. So koni bi answer oni bi kwa de obehwe no
I don't think there as this present world be say bia wo ho a oye onyi bibia ye onye do no bibia adasa definitely obotum ahwe no ho ada obotum wo aboa marriage no kakra na marriage no wa konanyim because at the stage we as in year do sisia no ye besia kra na wankasa inye dwuma anade impe bibia re ya you redundant. You wait. You are this year. Araza. You are this year. You wait. What do you faso? Say one. But to me, you be still be free there. You must spec. Na inye juma. Why not? I can pick you and make you somebody. But more you who there. I thought it dangerous. They be able to school there. Or your school are now warren. And I did be able to see you. Who you hear you now. On your school no. You are down in your class.
Okoskuro nyo bi wo ho
yeah efutu we die eye ekoma obi a wo twa me koma anipa make me directors make camera omo mo twa me camera man na oja mani mu ni nyina ekoma mo mesemo ana afen so obi a wa bontin me ma ne me nyina ekoma ye nyina 7 producer one be ma ne kobobra enti wo kɔ no yesi wo ye be ma ne seso boafo menko ye adiko menko di bi na enko ne menko na kɔboa be man se ne be ya onu so nya ne nan so gina obetimi akasa majire ene di machi ana se ogina machi ene medu sa pempensuo yi na busa for mamen kai we say konkonsen givers industry so omo na dom ya so mase a me de konkonsen ebeso mo omo de givers me sha baye mo obi onya malaria typhoid jaundice e boost immune system afi so no mato na mutimi ni dia me sure say we pay givers me sha ne bi na wabobo ma bibia aye kama e de amame
Give us that tonto now. Pa.
na me sure say e channel no so no aya na wa subscribe ma me like share fa comment so bra sense or comment na ya na hu nya papa afi bell no so fa se mi aso se na be ya video sto ma obenya bi ahwe medin e de break ba oba pajoa makramo